offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mendoza, going to start us with a throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Ballard. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Mendoza now. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted! The rookie from Ohio State takes it away!
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They pitch it to him. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block. They're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. They only managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the first down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was. And I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that second level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get started.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Blue running to the right. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, Genty. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Well, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Back to Genty. And forget the marker block. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Now Dak to throw. Quick slant to Ferguson. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
15. First down, Dallas.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from this one right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. And they've got some rain to deal with now as well. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
6 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
They pitch it out to him here. Room to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal.
Partner, I know we don't see this as much in this sports, but in the other one I call basketball, this feels like the perfect time to use a timeout because this defense is getting worked the last couple of plays.
Yeah, somehow, some way, you've got to interrupt this momentum. You've got to respond and stop the bleeding. Somebody on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Yeah. Prescott is hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, but sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
Hand off to Genty. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Frankfurt in just a moment. Third down now, and it's just going to be that much tougher. Rain starting to fall once again. Another give here to Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. This goes through as that rain continues to pour. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Cowboys nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Play action, Prescott. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. There's Crosby again. And that is now 2 for him, and we're not even at halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here's Dak. going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On fourth down, Prescott to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Washington running between the tackles. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 20-yard line.
This is Mendoza. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go handoff to Washington. And he gets home. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Mike Washington. A 12-yard score. Gay to add the extra point.
Matt Gay on for the point after.
Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. They now lead by 14 points.
Cowboys nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. There's Crosby again. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Prescott now off the play fake. Down the field, he's got Lamb. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That is good for a Cowboy first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Off the play fake, hits what a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. And it's 2nd and 14. After the sack, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. And we will not have a final snap as that takes us to the end of 2. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Still 2 quarters of football left in Germany as away we go in Frankfurt. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Short pass brought in. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Prescott. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
First down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Coming left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd down, and they're going to stick with Genty. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Lays out. What a catch. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A give to Washington. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 32. And a Cowboy 1st down.
And they just get the play off. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. Lost control of another one. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the 4th, a give to Genty. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Mendoza, 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's Mendoza. It's complete. This is Bowers. And the drive continues with a chance to score now. 4th down play takes them all the way into the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
For a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 1st down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I'm not seeing any signs of wear on those legs. In fact, I think this running back likes getting his number called. Eventually, sure, you're going to have to spell him, but right now he's in a pretty good rhythm.
2nd down, and this is Mendoza. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown Raiders. Ashton Genty got one through the air now to match that rushing score from earlier. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in their passing game. That's well done.
Cowboys, nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Dak to throw. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And they're going to quickly make the stop here, but it is still enough to make the play on 4th down. A 15-yard gain is going to extend this drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in Frankfurt. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw, Prescott. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, this just hasn't been a game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, but it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance.
No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. There's Crosby again. And that gives him a 5-sack game. Good set here from the Raiders. Third down. To throw is Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
What does that smell? Do you smell that, Kate? I kind of smell that right there. You know what that smells of? That smells of desperation with that pass.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Giving this to Genty. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that is good for a Raiders first down.
17 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I give left side to Genty. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Headed out right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And that adds yet another to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Germany.